Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
All right, my name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you, folks, for joining us so much. We have another crazy show. Why is it crazy? Because...
It always is.
It always is, because people are crazy, and their opinions are crazy, and we're going to find out about them. And there's some... We're really running the gamut today with some wholesome things, some not so wholesome things. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get into that. Before we start, though, definitely follow us on social media, search it out, find it, and do all of that. You can join the Facebook groups and everything else. So get into it, hang out, and find your own reviews. Let's do it here. Let's start out with what we promised last week we would start out with at the end, and let's find out what people think about Trojan-ribbed condoms.
What do they think?
What do they think about them? So, yeah, it's one of those items it's everywhere, and people use them, so we have to find out what they think about them. Or is this a good product? Will this fit your lifestyle? Here we go. Let's find out. First off, let's start out with some good reviews.
Okay.
Some good reviews, which, if a condom works, if it doesn't break,
holds it.
You should really probably give it a good review at that point. Did its job.
I'll tell you what, they stink.
Well, they smell like
that whole
latex and lubricant and all sorts of weird smells mixed in there together.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Gross.
So here's 5 stars. Quote, back in my prime, I was running through these bad boys. Back in my prime, I was running through these bad boys. This guy said, when I used to go to the bars, I got a lot of tail. That was his, that's the opening sentence.
If it weren't for these, I'd have a fucking litter of children.
That's right. Well, he says, I am at 28, no kids. These things did what they was supposed to do. That's what I mean.
Back in my prime, you're 28.
28.
You're in...
Back in my prime. I was waiting to get to that. That's what I mean. When you see 28, that's like, sounds pretty
Fuck
prime.
you, dude.
Yeah. What do you think what prime is? He's like, now I'm over the hill. He'd be like, you guys,
waiting
aren't
for
you
my
guys
AARP?
dead yet? Yeah. So, yeah, no kids. These things did what they was supposed to do, and I still was able to enjoy the show.
Oh,
the show. He calls sex the show, which is not a bad euphemism, actually. That's not bad. Went to the show last night.
Yeah, there is a solid closer in the show.
That's pretty. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a show. That third act closes hard. So here's another 5-star review. The Trojan condom ultra ribbed are one of the only condoms me and my partner has ever used. It gets the job done. The only downfall is, and this is from a woman, by the way, Caitlin is the reviewer. The only downfall is if you are super wet, it tends to slip off.
Yeah.
If there's too much stuff going on down there.
Yeah. Why would... The inside of it is what holds it on.
That's what I mean. I don't know how it would
wet
penetrate.
Is he?
Why is he wet? Number one.
Why is he so soaked?
What's coming out of him? A, and then
did he put it on fresh out of the shower?
Yeah, that's the problem. He soak himself in lubricant first. I don't know what's going on, but people in condom reviews get very personal. I don't know why you'd run to the internet and be like, I need to tell people all about my anatomy and how these work with it. It's the weirdest thought that someone would have to do.
I'm a waterfall.
Wow. All right, here's another one. 5 stars. It says, go for riding.
What?
Go
I
for
think
riding.
Good?
Just go. Go for riding. Go for riding, and then riding talks.
It's a go.
It's a go. I like how it felt. I totally recommend it if you like to be dominant in the bed. I don't know why, but in the bed creeps me out. If he just said in bed, it wouldn't be as creepy, but in the bed is just creepier. Like he's got one bed that's specifically for sex. It's a that ain't for napping. Bed. It ain't for sleeping. That's for dominant sex, that bed right there. That's all it's for.
That's for dominating. That's why it says Dominator on the headboard with the number 8.
All carved in wood, beautifully, burned in, and everything all nice.
Big Dale Earnhardt fan because of it. The Dominator.
The Dominator, just a big 3 in the headboard. Yeah. So, okay, next one, last 5 stars, last 5-star one here. Quote, "My friends got it for me as a joke, LOL." How's that a joke? Here's some condoms. No, there's more.
All right.
And I've had them for years. Well, throw them out then.
Those are useless.
There's an expiration date on condoms. I don't know if everyone doesn't know that, but if you don't, public service announcement. There's an expiration date on condoms.
Yes.
When it's saying this will no longer hold your jizz. So at that point, you need to get rid of those fucking things.
This no longer is good enough to contain jizz. Throw this out.
Not a viable jizz sack at the moment. So you need to get rid of it now.
Unreal.
I don't know what to do with it. So it's just been sitting in my drawer. You don't know what to do with it?
One or a pack?
One condom. No, we'll probably throw out or give it to someone who might actually have use for it. Why don't you fuck somebody? How about that?
Did they give it to you as a gift, as a joke because you lost your penis in a terrible accident?
That's what I mean. He was in a combine accident and lost his penis, so let's give him a condom. That'll be funny. At no point is a condom a good joke.
Use it. Yeah.
It's not a good joke.
Unless their penis has been horribly removed.
It's like your grandfather's 85th birthday, and you go, here you go. You get him like a 30-pack, and you go, there you go, Grandpa. I know you're going to need these for plowing away on.
Get after it, old man.
Get after it. So, okay, next up, 3 stars. I don't know how you'd have a mediocre review of a condom. Let's see, 1 or 5. There's only.
It was good until the end, and in that moment, that's a 0-star review.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a 0-sum game with a condom. It's either great or horrible. There's no in between. Here we go, 3 stars. Last time I used this was 12 years ago.
Okay, well, there may have been improvements in the last fucking.
Why would you review something that you used 12 years? This is from 5 months ago. This person 12 years later said, "At one time I fucked with a Trojan rib condom on. I'm going to tell the world about it." We don't need to know this much about you, everyone.
Over a decade.
From what I remember about it, it did the job. Yeah, do you have a kid next to you? No? Okay, well then did the job.
From that moment? Yeah.
You couldn't feel anything, honestly. I think this is something you have to experience yourself. That's the whole review. This person waited 12 years to drop that wisdom on us.
To give us that fucking riddle?
12 years.
I got so many questions.
To say it worked, but I couldn't feel anything on it. You don't remember what you... Okay, I'm not even going to go there. All right, let's do 1 stars now. Let's get 1 star.
Yeah.
Terrible. All right, here we go. 1 star, too big.
Or
there's definitely another side to that coin, I think. Penis half empty side to that coin. I bought it so I can be prepared for the occasion. This is great. The occasion of the what did the other guy call it?
Does it?
the show, the occasion and the show. These are 2 new things now.
Yeah.
Okay, for the occasion. When the opportunity presented, now I picture like an animal presenting, because I picture a woman actually bent all the way up with her ass up in the air, ass in the air, looking back like an animal presents, like, okay, I'm in heat now. When the opportunity presented, Trojan ecstasy was way too baggy. I've never heard of a condom as baggy like jeans.
I have never, ever in my life presented my penis with ta-da, girl, you are going to be... But I will say this. I've never had a condom be baggy.
Described as baggy, especially, is the funniest thing. Baggy is like you can grab it like a handful of it and shake it around like a jean leg. Like that's baggy. You know what I mean? And it didn't fit for a regular sized penis.
Who told you that?
Let's say we don't know what size your penis is, sir. Why would you put this on the internet again? I double and triple checked the package, and it did. It gets better. It gets better.
Ouch. Ouch.
I double and triple.
Ouch.
That's Jimmie laughing because I think he just fractured a rib. Are you all right?
I see him looking at the penis, looking at the box,
baggy.
going, "What does it? Are these extra large?"
As it slides off his, as it slides off of him because it's too baggy.
Oh God!
Okay, I double and triple check. Jesus Christ. This is insane.
Oh, this poor fucking asshole.
This poor guy. I double and triple checked the package, and it did, in all caps, not say it was for a larger penis. He checked every word on the box looking for four larger penises and didn't find it. So I'm lightheaded from laughing.
Are these double XL? What's
What
happening?
are these? Jeez, what are these? Like a 36, 38? What do I got? What am I wearing here? What's the inseam on these bad boys?
Fucking poor guy.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Description needs to be changed. I think maybe you need to change what you think the average size penis is probably.
I think you need to go to your urologist and have a conversation.
Wow, what's he going to say? My penis is too small for these condoms?
Is this too small, Doc?
Yeah,
Tell me what's happening.
I mean, that depends on.
Just
eye
bring
of
the box,
beholder.
hand it to your doc, drop your pants, and go, is it wrong or not?
Is this wrong? Is there a better product I should be using? It
Did I do
ruined. It ruined the mood, and such a waste of money.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I
What?
guess.
This guy, man.
I guess we go with the blowy now. I'm sorry.
That's from C. Forrest. They put his name on it, too.
Oh, boy.
Next up is just from CVS.com shopper. They went with the, I'm not going to sign in or
online.
anything here.
Yeah.
1 star here. Hurts the penis. That's the first line.
That's, my friend, you got the small ones.
That's what I mean. Don't use this crap unless you want to feel pain after for the men. My husband was in a lot of pain after using one.
What happened? Did he try to put it on the inside?
What is he doing? Did he put it up his ass? What did he do with it? Yeah. He put it on his finger and shoved it up his ass and was like, ow, it hurts.
I've got a fisher now.
It's real weird up there. Yeah. Well, I don't understand this review at all, but
why would it hurt?
and I like how the husband's like, ow, it hurts, and she's like, I'm getting on the internet. I'm going to review this.
I'll tell everybody for
Hurts
you.
the penis. Don't tell them about my penis. No, it's okay.
Don't give him my name. I'm not even giving him mine.
I signed in under CVSshopper.com. Don't worry. Oh, man. Here's a TrojansBrands.com shopper. So bought it from the main source. The horse's mouth. Penis. Okay. 1 star.
Yeah.
Tiny trash is the first line. Tiny trash.
Okay.
The first sentence is in all capital letters, followed by a question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point. Okay, and that is as follows. Quote, why do you not put the sizes on the boxes? We normally buy the ecstasy line, but this is what was available at the grocery store. Would have just tried the gas station instead for condoms if you put the sizes on the boxes.
Yeah.
Instead, could barely get these on past my boyfriend's tip. Why is it women reviewing condoms all of them? Why is it?
Because men won't say shit.
This is like, guys
we'll
like.
throw it in the trash and move along.
Guys like, baby, what are you doing right now? She's on her phone and she's like, nothing.
worry
She's like,
about
what are you telling? I'm telling everyone about your penis, okay? No, please don't. Please don't do that.
Telling everybody about your huge tip.
And it came off nice and deep inside of me.
She put it on like a fucking beanie and then
She
threw it in?
She put it on like fucking like Adebisi's hat in Oz. Stuck it in there. Just a little beanie sticking off the side of his head. Like a fisherman.
And then threw it in her.
And then threw it in her. Loved that experience. I don't know if that's sarcastic or true, but so excited to now have to see if I'm pregnant. Thank you, Trojan. And then all capital letters, 3 exclamation points. Label your boxes. Like, seriously? Exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
That sounds like user error, but also,
man,
go to the gas. If you can't get it on, be like, okay, well, there's
I'll
no
be back
sex
in 10
right
minutes.
now. Right.
Yeah.
You stay waterfall wet.
Well, then it gets better, too.
Oh, boy.
We live in the mountains without phone service to look up the size chart when purchasing. There's no size chart. It's not a shoe. This isn't a sport coat. It's a basic. There's big ones and there's regular ones. That's what there is.
You got about an 8 long.
Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Only publishing it on your website is effed up. Okay. You guys clearly know what you're doing. They're like, let's hide the.
like
let's hide.
Trojan wants you to not get the right size rubber.
I picture 3 guys in a room giggling, going, "It'll be fucking hilarious if they can't find it, and it'll only be on our website." We know what we're doing.
It's a surprise when you open the box. You find out if you got what size.
Then this one, I don't know what if she has like a motive here as well of why. Feeding some dude's ego by keeping the sizes off the boxes isn't helping anyone.
Go back and ask that guy with the baggy one.
That's what I mean. His ego is crushed by this experience.
Fucking destroyed.
This condom will make or break your day. Let's just say that.
It's like opening a pack of baseball cards.
Wow. Tampons are like the pack of baseball cards. I don't want the gum from in there. Tampons are labeled and no one gets pregnant if the wrong size is used there.
Okay.
Yes. Beyond ridiculous. Okay. Beyond it.
Beyond it, yeah.
Obviously throughout the rest. Clearly. Okay. Got to get rid of those.
You can't use that fucking tiny little hat.
Can't use a tiny hat. Doesn't work. Next up is Amy, 1 star. And this is kind of trying to be funny, which normally I weed those right out, but it's kind of funny. It's pretty funny. Quote, they don't even taste like ribs. Rip off. That's funny. I'm sorry. I give all the credit to this person for that. Amy.
They don't even taste like ribs?
Amy, who reviewed on Walmart.com. My hat goes off to you. That's hilarious.
Covered them in old Sugar Rays. Doesn't taste like
just
ribs.
Nothing, man. Pork, beef, none of them.
That's fucking great.
That is great. Okay, here we go. Next up, Unfortunate Guy is the poster. So, it's something. 1 star, horrible experience, 2 exclamation points. Okay. Be very careful when it comes to using this brand.
Okay, this brand.
Very careful. I bought these believing that they would be an amazing experience for both my girlfriend and I, but all caps, no.
They tasted like ribs.
They tasted. She said, "Man, these are a little ribby." Oh, what are they called? This is the second condom that has broken on us, and unfortunately, neither my girlfriend or I realized that the condom was broken, and now we are having a baby. This is great. This is fantastic. This is great.
Thanks a lot, Trojan.
They waited. As soon as that pregnancy test came back positive, this dude grabbed his phone and was like, "You fucking Trojan. Horrible experience. Horrible. I have to act happy now." Now I have to act happy. Shit. Okay. Word of advice for all guys looking to buy this specific brand of condom. If you're going to use them, then expect to be having soft dick, because these things can't handle well. Soft and then 4 asterisks. So I assume soft dick. Good luck.
Okay.
I'd be the pregnancy is the worst part there.
Yeah. I've used fire and ice ones. No go.
No go. Yeah. You can't fuck around with.
Oh God, Jesus.
Yeah. You got to find one that's good and then stick with it forever. That's the way it works.
That's what I did.
That's what you have to do. Here's 1 star from Lana. Terrible. Yeah. To start, I would like to say, don't buy these.
Okay.
Not burying the lead. That's good. These did not taste good at all. And these are, she's serious. They're not supposed to. They're condoms. It's rubber with lubricant on it. It's going to be gross. Smell it.
It's late. Yuck. It's so bad.
If you went out to dinner and someone served you a meal that smelled like that, would you eat it? Exactly. No, is the answer to that. Not at all.
Get the flavored ones, you dummy.
If you want good flavor, then get flavored condoms. My boyfriend is beefy.
Oh.
That's a way to describe him. Well, then he should have tasted great then. I like.
You got a fucking hog down there.
And these did not fit. Worst part of all, they broke.
Yeah.
And now I have a mixed son. I don't know what that difference that makes.
Now, what difference? This is the fucking greatest.
What is happening? This show is the best reflection of the world because it's just people so great. They just say things and they don't know.
And now I have a mixed son.
that's a sentence. And now I have a mixed son. ... Like, come on. Like, come on. And now I have a mixed son. Like, come on.
I have to answer so many questions throughout my day.
This is crazy. I never wanted this. What a weird thing to fucking say. This was... And again, they waited until months later to review the thing, which is, again, funny. This was not what I was expecting. Well, I guess not. No, that's unexpected, I guess, especially because my husband's white and so am I. That's the other weird part, so I don't know how it happened.
Maybe you should have stuck with taste in it.
We're both Scandinavian, so it's very odd.
Now we have a mixed son.
I'm blaming the condom.
Came from the rubber.
It had to be. Not to mention this whole ribbed idea was not stimulating.
Okay. She's dead serious.
She's that's joking. A dead serious. Yes, dead serious.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Next up, we have Trojansbrand.com. Okay. Broke is the first 1 star.
Oh,
broke.
Yeah.
Bought these because I thought they would enhance the experience. So I was clapping cheeks when the condom burst.
Damn it.
This is amazing.
You pressed enter after that?
They say, yeah. Clapping cheeks is the term we want to use? Yes, that's a clapping cheeks. Okay. This must have been written by 2 people. No one writer could put this together. This comes from a group of
ghostwriter.
Intelligent people. Luckily, I realized it before it was too late. That's the whole point
here.
No
mixed son for him.
That's not at all.
I can't believe she said that.
This is amazing. And then finally, Tony with 1 star. Awful.
Uh-huh.
We spent 20 minutes on condoms. This is crazy, but they're so ridiculous. Yeah. Break often. Not a very effective condom. Well, that should be the whole review then, because
he goes back for more?
Often. Damn it, I'm going to get a good box one of these times. I have a far above size average. I have a far above average size.
Uh-huh.
And even I recognize that these condoms seem like they'd be pretty big for the average person.
Oh, he got the right size.
Yeah, it seems good there. There doesn't seem to be a receptacle tip. So if the condom does break, and in parentheses, it will, you might have to start saving up for your new kid's college tuition.
It doesn't have honestly, you overflow that tip every single within the first fucking, you know what I mean? The thing is so full.
Let's give one more. More. Okay, let's do. All right, here is Phoenix 2X. Their review. 1 star. Broke. Again, I bought a 12-pack of these, and they were great until she riding me, and she got tired, so she got off, and I went on top, and that's when I saw my thing went through the condom. My thing. My hang down. Went right through. Got some stank on my hang down. Now I'm scared that pre-stuff got into her. That free stuff with my thing. My thing and my stuff. I got all my thing and my stuff.
My thing went through the condom and my stuff's all in her.
Take my big black stuff and stick it down in your mouth with my big thing and my big stuff. It's the Eddie Murphy imitating Bill Cosby telling him not to curse.
Stuff in my thing.
My stuff in my thing. F Trojan, bro.
Yeah.
If my girl is preggo...
Trojan's paying it.
My life could be over. Like, what the freak, bro? 99%? Really? Okay. I think
boy.
we have delved deep into the...
That's the most fun I've ever had talking about rubbers.
We went deep into the reservoir tip on that one, everybody. So since we did that, let's move on to something wholesome. Right?
Okay.
Because, I mean, good God, I hope you didn't have your kids around for that one. But let's move on to something wholesome here.
If you did, it's probably because the rubber broke.
That's what you're like, yeah, you hear that, kid? That's why you exist. That's why you smell like that always.
Yeah.
Let's get into some family fun, why don't we?
Okay.
And let's go over to Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, where at?
Hudson County, New Jersey.
Okay.
Chuck E. Cheese Fun Center. Oh, yeah. This is, 8101 Tunnel Avenue, North Bergen, New Jersey. So,
Tunnel or tunnel?
Tonell, Tonnelle.
Okay. Yeah.
So here we go. Let's do this. Let's find out what Chuck E. Cheese is all about. We've all
what's going down.
So you've always anyone, whether you have kids or don't, you've been forced to go to a birthday party for your nephew or something, and you've been to Chuck E. Cheese and you went, "Holy shit! Who the
this is
fuck?
Hell?
What psychopath invented this?" I mean, who said that people would be able to tolerate this? And so let's find out. Maybe people liked it more than we have. Here's from Jennifer. She has a shitload of reviews on Google, by the way. Just a ton of them. On Yelp, I believe this is. Looks like 392.
Jesus Christ, she is a consumer.
Shitloads. So 4 stars off the bat here. I grew up going to this location, and I know it's had its ups and downs.
Yeah?
It's a Chuck E. Cheese.
It's
not
had
a marriage.
Its ups and downs?
It's not a marriage. It's a Chuck E. Cheese.
They have a baseline and never move.
There's games and pizza. Don't fuck that up. How ups and downs going to be? Once the gang is moved by
they've never changed a thing about Chuck E. Cheese. The baseline should just be normal.
Well, in the late 80s, the gangs took over the skee ball area. Yeah. That was a problem. That was a down period. And then, the mafia had the shoot 'em basketball hoops. Yeah. That was a problem there. You know how that goes.
Chucky's going through a whole identity crisis now. We don't know if
Chucky had a nasty coke habit from 92 to 96 also, which was not good for the kids. He's not going everywhere. I visited a few times recently and had no issues, so I decided to have my son's birthday party here. Oh, she scouted it out.
Yeah.
Let's go see if it's up to snuff here. I haven't felt like this. It's been overcrowded, which is my favorite part. I haven't felt like it's been overcrowded. That's what she says, which is my favorite part. The only real issue I've had here is the bathroom. It's obvious they don't get attended to on regular basis on how dirty they are. It's also children using it all day, so they're shitting
I got
everywhere.
news for you, love. They clean it in the morning and they clean it at night, like afternoon, morning, like 11 around after the rush, and then they close it when they clean it when they close. That's it. 2 times. That's
in a place like that, they should probably put a hose to it every 2 hours.
Probably,
I would say with that many kids, there's piss everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. Napkins on the floor. It's bananas.
It's a nightmare in there. My party hostess was Shawnee. She was extremely helpful. I had to make a few changes to my reservation several times, adding cups, pizza, etc. She says, this is fun. She was friendly and patient the entire time. Emphasis on the patience because I know I was being a pain. Sorry, LOL.
Yeah.
I visited again after the party on a Sunday afternoon, and it was fairly quiet. I will definitely keep coming back to this location.
As long as they clean that goddamn bathroom.
Just keep up on that a little bit. So next up is Serena with 3 stars. Not quite as enamored with this location. We took our 2 grandkids, age 6 and 5, during spring break on a weekday. Ooh. So let's do something nice for the kids. Jesus Christ.
What's the matter? Couldn't take them to fucking Disney? I mean, you're going somewhere on spring break. Every kid's out of school.
Yeah. I feel like they just got stuck with the kids to be watched on spring break, and they're like, I don't know, take them to, I guess, Chuck E. Cheese they like.
Chuck E. Cheese? It's going to be madness.
They both enjoyed every minute there. The only complaint I have is on their website showed a Wednesday special, $17.99 for 60 minutes, but not available at this location.
Okay.
Pizza is good. We will definitely go back. Okay, not bad.
What did she just say about Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Pizza is good, and this is in New Jersey. There is better
pizza is good,
available.
but not there.
Yeah, pizza is good. This pizza is fucking awful. It's Chuck E. And her picture is of a half pepperoni, half cheese as well, which is what they got, which means that either the pepperoni is raw, or you got another problem. So that's not good. Anyway, here we go. This is Emily. Emily says 2 stars. She says, this location is a no-go for me.
No.
It's a big no-go. I haven't been back since the reno of the place. They did a renovation, I guess. However, machines were always broken. Bathrooms were a mess. This location is so close to home, but much rather drive to the one in Paramus. Things that prob can't be fixed, but not the facility's fault. The parents that go here do not pay attention to their kids. This is trash people come here, is what she's saying. This has been taken over.
That's Chuck E. Cheese.
Legit sit at the tables socializing while their kids are being reckless. Yeah. Chuck E. Cheese, you go, okay, they got a thing on so they can't get out. And you go in there and don't kill yourself. And then you can't keep track of that madness.
No.
You don't even if you look for them, you can't see them. They're in a fucking tube, in a tunnel. You don't know what's happening with them. Who knows what they're doing?
The bummer there, though, is that there's no booze. Like Peter Piper, the pizza joint I worked, that was the benefit of bringing them there, because we had kegs of beer.
But you could drink. So that's a fact. We have people complaining about that, too. Here's 2 stars from Lisa. Mm-hmm. This location seemed smaller than most locations I've been to.
I've never been to a big one.
I was going to say she's in a Chuck E. Cheese connoisseur. How many locations? What's the average amount of Chuck E. Cheese locations the average person has been to, you think? What, 2.1?
What's the average square footage that a Chuck E. Cheese fucking occupies?
I'm making a chart. Fuck this. We had to wait almost 40 minutes to even step foot inside. My daughter had her heart set on going in and playing, so we waited. Once we got inside and got a table, the food came out about 15 minutes later, which wasn't bad considering how busy they were that day. It's because it's trash. They just pump out and throw it. They don't make it for you.
It was already in the oven when you ordered it.
It was already going. I personally like Chuck E. Cheese food, LOL. Yeah, you better LOL that. That's where an LOL belongs. I'm embarrassed for who I am right now for liking this garbage.
I can't believe I just told you all this.
Jesus Christ. Him and the Baggy condom, her and the Baggy condom guy should get together because they don't give a fuck. They'll just say anything on the internet.
They're just disclosing personal info.
You'll always get exactly what's on their mind. They're never going to be hiding anything.
She's accidentally given her social security number 7-8 times.
All over the internet. If you track her down on her old reviews. So it was consistent to what it normally is. She goes here for pizza, this broad. She's been here a lot.
She loves it.
This lady's been here. All the games seemed to work, but it was hard to find an empty game or not to be asked for tokens from other kids. Not establishment's fault, but their parents. I don't know you.
Who brings their kid to Chuck E. Cheese and goes, now get out there and hustle, kid?
At least they run out. Their parents don't give them any more money, so they start asking other adults. Does any adult seems to be a source of money? No.
You got an extra token? You got an extra token? You got like they're bumming cigarettes? What are we doing?
I'll look a 4-year-old in the eye and say, I don't know you.
You're not mine.
No, that's the fuck. I'm the idiot who's like, okay, I feel terrible for kids. Some 4-year-old with their hand out, I guess. I don't know. But then I don't want to be a stranger giving a 4-year-old money.
I'm not giving kids money.
You're really putting people in a bad position at that point. It's really weird. Okay, the bathrooms were gross, ! Yeah. When we were leaving, my daughter didn't have many tickets for what she wanted. The employee working in the section was so sweet and gave it to my daughter anyway. Because it's just
that's what
garbage.
You do.
It's because it's garbage. Who cares?
The company made the money. It's not your shit. You know what shit I gave away? Oh my God. See a kid crying about something. I mean, if you're crying about the washer and dryer, you're not getting
you're not getting the fucking MacBook, but you're getting.
But if you want a fucking paddle ball, fuck yes, get out of my life.
And it's like the jerk when it's like, oh, it's a profit deal. I get it. Yeah, spend $1 and win some crap. At that point, like they don't care about giving away the ashtray. He's like, I lost 3 erasers, an ashtray, and it's a profit deal. I get it. Next up from Carmen here, 1 star. This location is okay. They seem a bit understaffed. You will have to wait for everything because only 1 or 2 people work the whole front ordering food, getting a prize, coming in or leaving. That's not enough people.
Yeah.
That's everything. There's a lot of people there. The food is hot and fresh when it comes out, though. No complaints there. She should put in other than it's Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
Other than the taste.
Oh, man. All of the adults and children I've encountered here seem friendly and respectful. My big issue with this place is cleanliness. Oh, boy. My daughter was crawling around in the toddler area. I noticed the yellow area around the slide was black with dirt and grime.
Yeah.
A closer look at the whole area, and it was quite evident it doesn't get cleaned often and may never get a thorough cleaning. Will it stop me from coming? I'm not sure. I might let my daughter crawl in filth. I'm not positive.
Depends on if I need to temper her fucking immune system.
Depends on how much she cries, honestly. I'll have to see how other locations compare. I just want my daughter to be able to have some fun in a clean and safe environment. Okay.
Yeah.
Update.
Back?
They have a reno acted, so they did a renovation and took out half the games. This place is as dirty as ever. Seriously, dust collecting on the backs of toilets. Who knows when they were last clean? Save yourself the disgust and go to the Paramus location, which is 10 times nicer and cleaner. That seems to be what to do here.
Is the manager of the Paramus location writing these?
It should be, yeah. Tell him about it. Tell him about it. Here's 1 star. Holy Jesus, this person really.
Oh, they got some words to say, huh?
Daniel's got some words to say here. Yeah. I've been going to this Chuck E. Cheese since I was in diapers.
Okay.
The place has managed to remain open all these years, perhaps because it's a household name. However, they seem to be taking this for granted. Just tell us about your experience. Don't get philosophical with their business model. First of all, this is a kid's place, and kids don't want to see grumpy workers that look like they're there just to collect a check. Kids don't even know they get a check, okay? They don't give a fuck.
They don't know what a check is.
They don't. They know that adults don't want to see them, so they assume anybody taller than them doesn't want them around, probably. That's how I always thought of it anyway when I was a kid.
Oh, hi, you're bigger than me. You hate me.
You must hate me. That's how I always felt. I get it. Not everyone can smile, but kids, you are the business of keeping kids happy and selling pizza. Okay. The next thing I found is pretty damn disgusting was the mold/rotting cheese and the grated Parmesan cheese. It seems like they just keep refilling those things and not give a damn about the freshness. I get it, cheap prices, but come on. I don't want my godchildren getting sick.
Okay. Well, I mean, mold on cheese. Cheese is the more mold, the better the cheese.
Yeah, well, not Parmesan.
But if there's mold in it,
no.
If there's mold, all they do is sprinkle that shit out and refill
That's what I mean.
That's it.
That's not what they should be doing here. Here we go. The whole environment. Lastly, the games are falling apart. Graphics are way past due for a change. Jesus Christ. The whole environment is conducive to complacency and not caring about the experience they are selling. If this is the trademark service that Apollo Management, CEC Entertainment paid $1.4 billion for, they should have asked for a bigger discount.
Apollo bought it? That's their parent company, evidently?
Apparently, Apollo Entertainment. All right, finally, last one. 1 star. Worst Chuck E. Cheese ever. All caps in the ever. Ever. Waste of money. Their games pay out 8-9 tickets. When I asked why the jackpot was just 9 tickets on all the games, manager said, Jesus Christ, something about, he starts abbreviating here. Yeah. Some BS about New Jersey gambling law. Some BS, it's a kid's place. What does that have to do with a gambling place? Sucks. Never coming here again. Sucks. Not worth the money. We'll be calling corporate and complaining about this place. Don't bother going here. Not worth it. Sucks. Piece of shit.
I feel like now looking back, Peter Piper Pizza was just everything that was in there was just a vehicle to sell you ranch dressing because they charged like $1.07 for a packet of ranch dressing.
Because the pizza's terrible, and you're gonna need something to make it palatable.
The pizza was $2.25.
Yeah,
a ranch packet was $1.07.
You're gonna need it. And one more I have to do. All 1 star. Oh, God, this is great. Absolutely the worst Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese's, by the way.
Chuck E. Cheese's.
Parents, please, you're better off taking your kids to the local park if you're looking for an indoor activity. The movie theater might be a better place than this dump for a place. Okay? Yeah. First, let me start out with the grossest thing ever. Please do. Yeah. My 4.5-year-old niece was about to go up in the play place when she saw poop in the entrance.
Yep.
Why is there poop on our show every week? This show should be called Unwanted Poop. If we didn't name it, if we made 10 episodes before we named it, it would be called Unwanted Poop at this point, because
places where poop shouldn't be, but is.
But are, yeah. I mean, seriously. This is a valid complaint. A parent didn't notice their child was shitting there? Nope. Or they didn't care. They said, come on, hurry up, get over here.
Never let your kids play in the ball pit. That is vomit, piss, and shit every time.
Full of shit, yeah.
Full of it.
My niece wanted to leave immediately. More than half of their machines are broken or doesn't give tickets. Food is usually horrible. Well, that's Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So we're done with Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
The only other one, there's another one here that's hilarious where they're complaining about children running around, which it's a Chuck E. Cheese, and they also complain that they do not serve beer. That's just
that is a bummer.
So we went to Chuck E. Cheese. It didn't work out. We're not happy. We had bad pizza. We overpaid for ranch, and we saw poop where there shouldn't be. So,
and the only reason we're here is because the condom broke.
That's it. Well, we had these kids. The condom broke. We had to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So now we need to take the kids somewhere without hopefully poop. So let's take them up to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, what's up there?
And go to a water park that's inside of a mall.
Oh, well, in Canada, it better be indoors.
Otherwise, it'll be open for 4 weeks a year.
And there's still icicles.
It's still tough. It's a World Water Park. Is a water park located within the West Edmonton Mall in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Open since 1986.
Oh, it's old.
I think that's the mall. Oh, no, it's the second indoor water park. Yeah, that's it. Wow. Okay. After America's Dream Water Park, which opened then. All right, so this is, it's got 17 water slides, opened in 1986. So some people must love it. I mean,
in the mall.
Yeah, let's see what they got here. 5 stars. They must love it to go here for 35 years. Let's face it, this huge place, and good for the business to upsell. Let's face it, you don't speak English. Number one.
Let's face it, I'm French Canadian.
What the fuck? This is Edmonton. This is not even. It's in the western part.
Quebec.
No, it's not like this is Quebec City over here. Of course, food and service are pricey. Also, I am not expecting quality of food. Well, you've come with the right attitude then, sir. That's good. That's why it's a 4-star review. However,
terrible chicken tenders and an indoor water park.
Great. And cold rock hard French fries. Perfect. They're cold, but somehow not soggy. I don't know how you made it like that, but whatever. Let's see. However, this is the place where kids and adults are enjoying together. That sounds gross.
Uh-oh.
Place are well organized and staff are well trained. I will revisit for sure after I learn more English. All right, there we go. This person, 3 stars from Jorge. The attractions and infrastructure is amazing. I presume it's because it's a weekday and many of the rides were closed after opening, but closing others. Okay, it's understandable. The place was busy, but not crazy crowded. The reason for the 3 stars: I purchased tickets online in January 2020. Then COVID happened. Everything closed. I canceled my trip, but kept the tickets to use them in the future. Wow, okay. In 2023, we decided it was time to do that pending trip. Use those 2020 tickets to enter in 2023 was a nightmare. We lost time. They finally accepted them, but let me pay the difference in price, which was substantial.
Oh, because it went up since then.
Okay. Here's Ken, 1 star. 10 years ago, it was great. Not anymore.
Okay.
Their pricing is too much. He did this too, not in paragraph form, but like song lyrics, 1 sentence at a time. Like he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Like their pricing is too much. You have to pay for everything: locker, swimsuit, dryer, tubes, etc. Maybe next time. Yeah, that's what happens at a water place.
What? Have you never been to a water park, Ken?
I don't think so. Then he gets funny, too. He's got a laughy emoji after this one.
Oh, boy.
Maybe next time they'll charge you with the water you will accidentally drink while you're swimming in the pool. Hardy har, fucking har, Ken, you asshole.
Well, now you have Giardia, Ken.
Ugh, not worth the money with your diarrhea. Oh, man. 1 star. I have to say, this place is all capital letters, cash cow.
Yeah.
Cash cow. We rented a cabana. What a complete waste of $300. Wow. As for the tubes, good luck getting one.
Okay.
Wow. The rules around them are lame, and the kiosk kids are a joke. Fucking kiosk punks.
Name calling everything.
Joke. After the amount spent to be here, we will never be back. Way better places to spend your hard-worked money. It's a new way of putting it.
Hard-worked.
Hard-worked money.
I've been
really
working
worked it
the
over.
Shit out of this money.
I put a 50 and a 20 together and fucked it hard.
What do you need a cabana for and an indoor?
It's a water park.
It's indoors.
Yeah, well, I don't like those fluorescents. I got a very sensitive skin. They burn. This is Canada, Jimmie. It's a whiter shade of white. It's a different type of people. Yeah, it's different up there.
They're as translucent as the bulbs.
Yeah, they don't know. We are from out of town. They're from even farther north. That's why. And we'll never be back. I would not recommend this place.
Okay.
I guess not. Jesus Christ here. A lot of people just complaining about the pricing in it. That's a lot of that.
That's what water parks. Who's ever heard of a cheap or affordable water park?
That's what I mean.
Always crazy.
Imagine what it takes to run that place.
Oh my God, the water pumps alone
and the insurance,
the electricity.
Imagine what the insurance bill is.
Oh my God!
Just think about the water, electricity, and insurance off the top before you even think of anything else.
And then try to recoup that and make a profit.
Every day.
It's a profit deal, guys.
In the mall. In the mall.
Yeah, in the mall.
It's closing down all around it. Perfect. Here's one from Diane. 1 star. We had an event which was wonderful. But then they go into a numbered.
Oh,
1 star, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the problem. Change rooms and family, a joke.
Change room?
They like saying a joke in Canada a lot, I've noticed from these reviews. This is a joke. That's a joke. The kids in the kiosk are a joke.
Everything's a joke.
What's up with that? That's funny. Just a regional thing. Nowhere to sit and change for handicapped people. Well, it is a problem.
That's a problem.
Small floors were filthy. I dropped. Now, see, this is, you got to let me read the whole sentence. I dropped baby's shirt. The first is I just read, I dropped babies, and I was like, oh no. I dropped baby's shirt, and it was black. For the price, I don't know if they mean the shirt, or the floor, or the baby, or what. For the price charged to swim there, it was horrible. The kiddie pool was full of dirt. You're lucky it wasn't poop. Yeah, you're lucky.
That might not be dirt.
Yeah, it could be just ground up poop.
Yeah.
The sliding kiddie pool, the paint was peeing, not peeing. I hate it when the paint pees. The paint's peeing all over the place. This is no good.
Well, the paint is just the average patron of this place.
That's it. And pieces getting on kids. Maybe lower prices or do an upkeep. I would say so. And here's somebody, this is a great one. I love this. 1 star, way overpriced.
Yeah.
Nothing included with the entry. Expect to pay for a towel to use. Couldn't see this information anywhere on the website. Pay for tubes. Lockers are $15 to $18 just to hold your stuff so no one steals it.
Yeah.
A cheeseburger, and then in parentheses, burger, cheese, bun, in case you were unaware what a cheeseburger consisted of.
Yeah.
I guess she means no lettuce or tomato.
No lettuce, tomato, no onion, no pickles.
Nothing.
God damn
Just
it.
Plain. Apparently, they don't serve French fries during the week either.
Okay.
So don't fall for this tourist trap. No weekday French fries, you pieces of shit. Wow. No weekday French fries. Okay. That's something. Is that what you really want to complain about in a water park?
Is that the problem?
Did you get diseases?
Right.
So, no? Okay, then.
3 days after, were you shitting your pants? Well,
no? Hey, great.
Good
experience. Wow, you did awesome. All right, let's go from there. We really have not had good experiences.
No.
That's the problem.
Ever since this condom broke, it's just been bad day after bad day.
We're trying to show our kids a nice day. We can't do it. So we tried activities. They're all tired out. You know what? I'm exhausted. Something they'll like and I can sit down. Let's go to the movies. Let's just take them to the movies. Be so much easier, right? Let's do that. Okay.
Where are we going to go?
We're going to go to the AMC Bay Street 16 in Emeryville, California. I guess this is outside of Oakland. So, yeah, 5614 Bay Street, Suite 220, Emeryville, California. Here it is here. Okay, 5 stars. All right, this is good.
Best theater ever.
229 reviews from this person as well. Lots of reviews.
Chatty
5 stars. There are lots of choices in terms of movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a lot of screens. It's a multiplex.
Okay.
Comfortable seats. There are things to do outside the theater while you wait. That's because it's in a strip mall or a mall. There you go. So that's her whole review.
Okay.
All right. Here is 5 stars from Jessica. She has a lot of reviews as well. Haven't been to the movies in 5 years.
Wow.
Okay. Then what? Why are okay? I had such a good experience, not only because I'm a first-time mom and got to take my daughter see these condoms again, to see The Little Mermaid, but it was her first time at the big screen. So happy we got to make the memory here at AMC, which, by the way, is so close to my home.
Oh.
Okay.
Great. Now we know where you live and you're a single mom with the...
Terrific. Yeah, we're going to talk to you and your name and everything else. Here's Justin, 1 star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is a fun review. A random movie theater in a third world country would be better than this one.
Fantastic.
Pick a country, pick a fucking theater, bro. Random. This place is what? A joke. It's a fucking joke. As my Canadian friends might say, it's a joke.
I've seen movies in Haiti better than this.
Fucking dude, totally, brah. Sri Lanka had like 10 theaters that kicked this place's ass. Bangladesh, don't even get me started on Bangladesh, brah. This place is a joke.
They don't even have to ask if I want butter. They just do it.
It's just buttered, man. Let's see here. The carpet looks like nobody has vaccines it for a decade. The carpet, I'm going to read that again. The carpet looks like not nobody, one word, nobody has vaccines it for a decade. Vaccines, like a shot, it for a decade. Nobody has inoculated the carpeting. I will not go here.
Carpets, unbelievable.
I will not go to a place with unvaxxed carpets. I'm sorry. At least measles, mumps, rubella. Like, give me like the kindergarten mix, at least the kindergarten cocktail, as you call it. Something.
I need a chance.
My God, the seats are dirty and uncomfortable. Staff are rude and unhelpful. Not to mention the paid parking. Wow.
Have you ever had to ask a single person at a movie theater
for
anything?
Nope, other than popcorn.
I know how to read numbers, and it usually tells me on my ticket which one to go to.
I go
That's it.
Down.
I go sit my fat ass down and watch a fucking movie.
At that point, they have nothing to do with the experience after that. It's either between me and another patron if they're loud, or if the movie sucks, that's not their fault.
Nobody's even in here to rub my fucking feet while I watch this. This is bullshit.
This is horseshit. Feed me grapes.
I bought the popcorn, and I had to put it in my own fucking mouth.
Bullshit. Okay, next up, Stacy, 1 star. We didn't see the part of the sign that is partially covered that says pay in advance for parking. And who knows how long one is going to shop. Just let people pay at the end like every other parking garage in the U.S. of A. Paid on the way out. Saw the ticket on the car after we paid for $30. Will not be returning to Emeryville ever again. Had good popcorn at 9:30 a.m. Clean theater. Okay, well, you hate the parking.
But we got a $30 ticket for parking.
And then there's a ticket, a picture of the sign that says about the parking.
Pay before you go in?
Yes, and it does say that. Okay. It's at the top there.
What do you want?
Here's Denise. Denise said 1 star, quote, you could have a horror movie set in this theater. It's gross, unsanitary. That's a fun horror movie. Just germs coming after you.
Unvaxxed.
I'm the gum from under the seat on top of the unvaccinated carpet. And it... I have hepatitis just coming after you.
Don't try to use the carpet to shield you. It's only worse than me.
It's only worse than me. Unsanitary. The staff are rude zombies. Wow, that's a very aggressive accusation.
I've also never been to a movie theater where anybody's over the age of 17.
They're 17 or 91. Those are the only people that work there. So what are you going to do? Don't wonder why your theaters are empty. Change the carpets, clean the seats, clean the bathrooms. If you want a cinema experience with your family, this isn't it.
Wait a little while, and this is going to be a $1 movie theater, and those are the fucking best.
And then you're going to go in and go, at least it's air conditioned. I don't care.
You're gonna go, look how gross the carpets are, guys.
You'll sneak candy in from the outside because you're not paying more for candy than the movie. You've had it.
Yes.
Then she says, I won't be going to the movies for a long time.
Oh.
Okay. Next up, 1 star. This experience ruined cinema for her. Never mind just this theater.
For a long time.
Done. 1 star for Marisol here. Quote, don't go here. I love when they start out with a warning.
Stay away.
Stay away. On fire currently. Don't go here. I don't care where else you go, but please just don't go here. That's great.
Where else.
That's amazing. I don't care where else.
This should be your last choice.
Remember the third world country guy? He's right. The carpet is extremely dirty, as are the seats, counters, bathrooms, etc. That's not great.
How gross is this carpet? I got to see a picture.
That's what I mean. No one has a picture. They have a picture of under the seat coming up, which is pretty gross.
Every single person has mentioned the carpet.
It's fun, and it's a pitch black. You're going into a dark room, and you're like, this carpet's nasty. That's bad carpet. That's disgusting.
It's gross in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot. The video and audio quality for the movies are extremely subpar and small, in all caps.
Okay.
Don't pay attention to seat reservation because someone will always be in your seat. Okay.
Oh.
People generally only go here because it's close by, but it's better to trust your gut and stay inside. I guess inside your house, not in the movie theater, because this is also indoors. Yeah. Honestly, I asked for the manager, and the employees just laughed at me. I'm not joking.
He wants the manager.
We don't have one of those.
A manager?
A manager? It's just us. No one even hired us. We just show up.
We just found the uniforms behind the counter.
It's like Lord of the Flies. If you can beat the other person out of the uniform, you work here now.
We've been just taking money from people and putting in our pockets.
It's weird. And it's time stands still in here. I look 17, right? I'm 57 years old.
I've been here for
30 years and 40 years. It doesn't matter. It's strange, right?
They just ship us. They ship us new movies every week. We just pop them on. I don't know.
Welcome to the Theater of the Damned. How may we help you?
You're not allowed to leave.
You're not allowed to leave. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here's some pictures if you'd like to see this.
I do. I need to.
Here's the seat, which is funky. It's funky.
It looks like somebody's shit.
It looks like, someone at some point there was shit on that seat.
Yeah,
they just knocked off
chocolate.
the turds.
Yeah, there's some Snickers bar and shit mixed together on there.
And then here's under the seat, which looks pretty.
What the fuck is going on?
Disgusting. We don't get to see the carpet, unfortunately, but
what is happening under that seat?
Filth.
That's crazy. That's just like. It's like fucking salt ripples. I don't know what that is.
It's so dusty and there's shit hanging and
gross.
It's just not great. So 1 star, very dirty.
Yeah.
You might get some kind of virus here.
Probably.
That'll happen. I have never seen dirty cinema theaters like this.
I've never seen that either.
Usually the theater's clean. Where is health and safety teams? Yeah. I wish can give less than 1 star. I hope I will see improvement very soon.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They're going to laugh at you if you ask for it. So they laughed at me. Laughed at me.
That's hilarious.
Here is one from Tara, 1 star.
It's just us.
It's just it's just us, man.
It's just us.
There's never been a manager.
That's so funny.
How did this place open? We don't know. It's like The Shining. It's the Overlook Hotel. I've always been here.
It's just us.
I've always been here, sir.
I wish that happened. I wish she said that. That's so funny. Holy shit.
1 star here. Employee tried to harass me when I went to use the bathroom.
What
That's
kind?
not good. I don't know. I just glared back at her, but you legally can't do that to customers. What, like in the bathroom? What are we talking about?
What did
in
they
the
say?
bathroom? Yeah, you can't fuck with people. I've dealt with worse, but what are you blowing up that bowl in there?
What are you going to take a shit?
1 turd per sitting. Let's go. No, you just empty it out. Hold it in.
Those go in the little trash can by the can.
Jesus. Yeah. Yeah. He's looking
Don't
over the
flush
stall,
that.
looking over the top of the stall. Hey, what do you got there? What are you
Put
doing?
it in the can.
What are you taking out of yourself? I've dealt with worse, but that doesn't make the behavior any less disgusting.
Yeah.
Be better. Treat people better. Incredibly low behavior to have to put up with when I am paying for their services, which is not to be harassed in the bathroom. That's good. Kathleen gives 1 star. Horrible with 4 exclamation points. Teenage mobs fighting closed the mall down. You didn't even get to see a fucking movie. Management didn't call the police until after the fact. Security guards were kids themselves. No one did anything. This is the
What?
Mall of the Damned.
Everybody's a child.
You just get hired when you're 17. You don't age, and you stay there forever. Oh, my God.
Amazing.
We have found the Mall of the Damned. This is amazing. Mall of the Damned. Okay, that is fucking hilarious. 1 star. You feel you gonna cross. You feel you gonna cross U.S. border when getting into AMC Bay Street. Oh, because of the parking situation.
Oh, okay.
It's like there's gates, and I was like, "What is this?" They checked my
Control.
ticket 3 times separately.
They don't trust that you
They
bought it.
don't trust you at all. What do you got there? You got any drugs? Got any drugs or fruit? What do you got?
Show me your ticket.
Show me your damn tickets. Okay, here we go. Here is Gerardo. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Gerardo Rico Suave himself giving us a review. 1 star.
Okay.
Again, came to watch a movie only to have it shut down due to a security issue. Okay, it sounds like there's
He
a
was there for
problem
the
at this
fight,
mall.
too?
Yeah. This is from a separate time. So, walked to my car, and all of a sudden, a gunshot about 50 yards away near the garage entrance. Cops running after someone, and stuck now trying to exit this garage. He did this from traffic inside the garage.
Still in the garage.
He said, "Stuck now, trying to exit the garage." Fucking son of a bitch. He's beeping.
Gunshots.
God damn it.
Wow.
Screaming, angry, and he's like, I'm getting on fucking Yelp right now, I swear to God.
Somebody shot my Corolla.
Google, take me away.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This is fucking great. Okay, this is a fun one. 1 star. This used to be my favorite theater with East parking, I guess. It's W East, so I'm like West or with, I don't know, I guess with East parking. Now it's a nightmare. I spent 40 minutes just trying to pay for parking and eventually left without seeing my movie because the new system would never take my payment. The manager informed me that Apple Pay can take up to 10 minutes to process, but I gave up after 30 minutes of processing with no results. I tried to pay by text and have a user account already that I did not set up and that I could not access. That method of payment also didn't go through.
What?
Wow. Jesus. The final option was to pay $30 for the day. Usually parking is validated and nearly free, which I'm sure would have gone through just fine. The new system is greedy. It's a greedy scam where you will get fined while waiting the hour for your payment to process. Super greedy. And it's already disgusting how the place is built on an Indian burial ground.
What?
What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? But now it explains everything. That explains zombie, ageless teenagers. Yeah. Now I get it. It is the Mall of the Damned. It's understood. It's the Poltergeist Mall. What do you want?
Shit. It sounds like the parking garage payment method was set up the way it's set up on purpose to make you have to pay $30 for the whole day. So it's getting $30 a car. That's more than the fucking movie.
That's more than the movie. Yeah, that's insane. Just for, wow. 1 star, very short. Weird managers make me feel very uncomfortable.
Well, at least you found them.
At least I was going to say, there's managers. And finally, here's 1 star here. This is the last one. Not too fond of the first person, and in parentheses, Rico, I walked into, as he made me feel uncomfortable with the way he handled my mother and family because of not paying attention to what was being said about our tickets. What? He handled my mama, and I don't like it. Grabbed her ass. It was no good. More so, I didn't like how he wouldn't let me mom speak. Okay, I guess they're Scottish now.
Me mom's got speaking.
Let me mom speak. Wouldn't let me mom speak as she was explaining and trying to give him just our tickets so he can rip them, but insisted on taking them out of her hand. She wanted to hold them out while he ripped the tickets off the end of it in her hand. What a weird...
Just give the man the tickets, lady.
I've gone to the movies a shitload of times. Yeah. I've never once held the ticket while the person ripped it while it was in my fingers. Especially if it's an older woman, you expect when you go to rip and tear quick, you're going to
pull them right out of her hand.
An old lady or old man. This is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, hand the ticket. Ma, give him the ticket. That's what I would have said. Ma, hand
what are you doing, Ma? Give him the fucking ticket. Jesus.
Give him the ticket.
You know
what's wrong with you?
What country are you from? Let's go. Come on.
Even my grandmother knew. Give him the ticket.
You know.
You know to give him the ticket, right? Wow.
He'll give you a stub back. He doesn't want your stubs.
So why he just wants to rip them, stupid. Just called your mom stupid. What do you think of that?
Come on, Ma, you dummy.
Now, the most annoying part is, as a family, we came out here from Sacramento to see the debut of the new Wakanda Forever movie. So sorry to say we will never do this again. A good $1,000+ wasted to be uncomfortable.
$1,000.
They got a hotel rooms.
Yeah.
They took the whole family on a road trip.
From Sacramento? Doesn't Sacramento have the movie
theater? Well, it might have been premiering.
State.
It might have been premiering first weekend.
Maybe. All right,
exclusive. I'm not sure, but I assume eventually you could probably see Wakanda in Sacramento.
In the comfort of your own fucking home, eventually.
Comfort of what you do. Okay, so that is what we have for this week. Next week.
Yeah.
Now we'll be visiting Logan Airport for some food there. Number one.
Oh, Boston, Logan.
Yeah, Boston Logan. We might check out some little bit of talk about the Grand Canyon. Okay. And, of course, our personal item corner will feature the, quote, Ass-gasm penis ring plug. So get ready for that.
Again.
It promises explosive erection enhancement plus incredible prostate thrills. Thrills, Jimmy. Who doesn't want to thrill their prostate? Thank you so much for joining us. Follow us on social media. Ask-gasm. Listen to Small Town Murder and Crime and Sports, our other two podcasts. And thank you so much for hanging out with us. Tell your friends, pass it around on social media.
Yeah.
Thanks for spreading the word.
Yep.
And have a good one, everybody. Thank you.
Bye.